Well, good morning and welcome to the Sudoku channel. This is Oliver coming to you from Youghal by the Sea here in Ireland over in Europe. This is going out on the 9th of June, Friday the 9th of June 2023, I hope. And what we do is we're looking at past catalogues from the Telegraph of Sudoku puzzles, and this is their number 5606 from the 3rd of September 2021. Now the part one video looks at all the basic solving techniques, and if we don't solve it in part one, then we go on to part two where we use the more advanced ones. And if you look at the comments down below, you'll probably find solutions from other viewers which are usually a lot better, neater and cleaner, and some of them I don't understand at all. They're just way beyond me, but hopefully you do. There's as much to be gained there than from going on to my meager attempts in part two. Okay, so this is it from the Telegraph, number 5606. I'm using Sven's Sudoku pad, and you'll find a link down below where to get it. Now, what you do is you click on, for example, the one, double click, and you see all occurrences of that candidate, and then you can, for example, it means we can't have it over there, can't have it here, but that still leaves 3 cells, and that's no good. We're looking for places where there can just be one, which is a unique, or 2 possibles, which is called a Snyder pair. And by and large, we're only looking within the houses at this stage. So we can't do anything further with the number 1. So we go with number 2. And number 2, we can't have it along here. We can't have it here. So this is a Snyder pair. If you hold down the control button, you can select 2 cells. And we go into corners, and we want a 2 in there. That, unfortunately, is all we can do with the 2, so on to the 3s. Well, we can't have a 3 across here, or up this way, so there's our Snyder pair of 3s for that cell. That house, I mean, house 3. Now over this way, we can't have the 3s down there, also not across here, so we get a unique 3 here. And we put that in and go again. This time we can't have it across there, or up this way. So we have a Snyder pair of 3s. And over here in house 7, can't be there, so we have a pair of 3s here. Now that's all we can do with the 3. We'll go on to the 4 now. Well, we can't have 4s here, or there, and that gives us our Snyder pair here of the 4s. And again, we'll try 4s. That's all there. So on to 5s. Where's the 5? Oh, down here. Is that the only one? Yep, only a single 5 here. Yep, might be a diabolical one, all right. 6s. Well, house 3 can't be there, can't be here, and they are our Snyder pairs there. And again on the 6s. Well, not across here, not here, and that'll give us our Snyder pair in there of 6s. Can't see anything else on the 7s. Well, here's a handy one. Can't be across here or across here, so we get a unique 7 in here. Oh, would you believe it? That's all I can see. 8s. Well, not that way, and we have an 8 across here, so we get our pair in here of 8s. Not that way, not this way, or this way, and there are 2 8s in here. And finally, coming down this way, not there, oh, not here or here, so we get a unique 8 in there. Well, not across that way and not up this way, so they are now a Snyder pair of 8s, and this is also important, they're also a pointing pair. They're the 2 8s in the house, but they're also going to be 2 8s in the row. You can't have any other 8s anywhere, which means that 8 can no longer be there, which makes this our unique 8. Yep, that's all we can do. On to the 9s. Well, can't be down here, can't be across here, can't be up here, so we're going to have 2 9s here and here. Well, Can't have 9 across here or up that way, giving us a pair in there. And we do it again. Now that's also a pointing pair, so we can't have 9s down here or down here. Can't have that one, which gives us a unique 9 here. And now, can't be across there, can't be across there, so the 9s must be in here. Pointing pairs are important. Don't ever forget them. Okay, that was our first run through it. We didn't get very much, a little bit disappointed, but let's do it for a second time now, see if there's anything else that we've missed. No, nothing further on the 1s, I'm afraid, so on to the 2s. Well, no, because this 7 has come in, we can't have a 2 here, so we now have a Snyder pair of 2s here, which are also a pointing pair, so we can't have 2s here, we can't have 2s here, which means the 2 is going to be here or here. So we got a little bit extra there. But apart from that, I can't see anything else. On to the 3s. Well, yes, because the 8 has come in now. Can't have it there, can't have it there, so the 3s will have to be here or here. Now, as I said before, it's a Snyder, but it's also a pointing pair. Because it's a pointing pair, it means we can't have the 3 over here. So we'll have to delete that one, making this the unique 3. I'm back again. Well, I see a problem here. Shouldn't have put in a 3 there because of this 3 down here. Get rid of that, making this one over here the unique 3. Now, having put in those couple of 3s, I just want to check again 1s and 2s. And the 2s, no difference. We've done the 3s, onto the 4s. Well, now that we have the 8 put in, we can't have the 4 there, we can't have the 4 here, so they are our Snyder pairs there. Right, 5s. Nope, nothing there, I'm afraid. 6s. Well, coming down this way, 6 can't be there, so we're going to have our 6s here and here. Now, this is also a conjugate pair, which means we can't have a 2 or 6 anywhere else in the house or in the row. Firstly, I'm going to colour it. I normally colour green for conjugate pairs if they're in a house and blue if they're in a row. Now, because of that, means we should now know what goes in here. And the only candidate left is the number 1. Because we have 1, 2 will be here or here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What are we doing at the moment? Can't remember. Oh, I'll just go back to what's the 1. Doesn't do anything for us. The 2s, no change there. 3s, no change there. 4s, 5s, 6 is what we're doing. So 6s, 7s, and 8s, and 9s. Okay, that's it. Quite disappointing. I'm just wondering, have I left something out? So I'll do another run myself and I'll come back to you, okay? Okay, I had a quick scan through them all and I didn't find anything else. And what I normally do then is have a look at either rows or columns and just see is there anything I could put in there. So I start with the ones that have the least number of cells unresolved. And the 2 that come to light are this one and this one, both having 3. And you just start off with 1, 2, 3. Where will 4 go? For example, 4 can go here, here, or here. That's no good. 5, 6. 6 can go here, here, and here. 6, 7, 8, and 9 can go here and here. So there's nothing to be resolved there. If we take this one, 1 can't go here, so it can go here, and it can't go here, so we get a unique 1 in here, which is kind of nice. That then leaves 2 cells left, which have to be a conjugate pair, because there's only 2 candidates left for the row, and these are going to be coloured blue because they're to do with rows and not houses, so it's just blue only. And so what do we need? We have a 1, we have a 2, we have a 3. We don't have a 4, we don't have a 5, we have 6 here, we have 7, 8, and 9. So that's a 4, 5, and a 4, 5. and we've nothing to get rid of 4 5s anywhere. No, so that's it. That takes care of that. Now, what else can we do after this? So let's just try the ones now. We have the 1 in there, which means now we're going to have a 1. Oh, we can't have it here either. So we can't have a 1 there or here. So we're going to have 2 1s in here, which are going to be a conjugate pair for the house and for the row. Now that leaves 3 left here. So I wonder what they might be. We have 1 here. 2 is over here, 3 is over here, 4, 5 can be here, here, or here. 6 can be in any of, 6 can only be here or here. They're the 2 places for 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, it didn't do all that much for us. Well, I don't see any more 3s, and there is a 4 here. And a 4 here. I don't normally like going as far as 4s. It's just that we got so little so far. I'm wondering, is it worthwhile doing it? Well, the 1 can be here, here, or... Oh, we have the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. Can't be here, can't be here. It could be here as well. So the 4 could be there or there. I'm going to just stick it in there as well. I know this might confuse me later. 4, 5. Well, 5 could be here, here, or here, or 5 could be anywhere. Oh, 5 can't be there. 6. 6 can't be over here. It could be there or there. 6, 7, 8, and 9 can be here, here, or here. Now I have to admit I'm fairly stumped, but I'm loath to putting in all the possibles and all the squares yet and admitting defeat. So what I have done is on this row and this row in the center, I've put in all the candidates for each row that is missing. So for example, I have got 1, 2, 3, I'm missing 4, 5, 6, I have 7, 8, I'm missing 9. If I did the same down here, and I'm putting them in the middle so I won't confuse myself. We've got 1, 2, 3, we're missing 4, we have 5, we're missing 6, we have 7, 8, and we're missing 9. Now, just going that, then see, can we get rid of anything? Well, we know we can get rid of the 9 there, so we get rid of that 9. It doesn't really help us any further. 3 here as well, might as well stick them in. We have 1, we're missing 2, we have 3, we're missing, we have 4, we're missing 5, missing 6, we have 7, 8, and 9. This one already has a 6 up there, so we can get rid of that 6. So it hasn't really done anything. A 2, 5, 2, 5, 6 here, and a 2, 5, 6. Oh, we can't have a 2 because we have a 2 down there. Right, this one here. Well, we have a 5 down there, so we can get rid of that 5. And 4, 6, and 9. Yep. This one here, we have a 4 and we have a 9. And we have, we have a 6. We have a 6 up there. Oh, lovely. This is a 5. Okay. That was a good exercise. 5. All right, now let's see what we do with the 5s. We now have 2 5s. Look at that. 2 5s. Hallelujah, hallelujah. This has to be a 5 and this has to be an 8. And what's the 8 do now? Well, we can't have an 8 here, which means this has to be the 8. We've all the 8s done. Well, that's brilliant. Now I'm with a little bit more confidence, I'm going to go back. Well, that can't be a 1 anyway, because we have a 1 in this house. Okay, look, I'm just going to go back now on another pass, starting off with the 1s. Well, interestingly enough now, the 4, we can't have a 4 across there, we can't have it down here, so we're going to have a 4 here and here. I'll just stick in that 4 there. Well, over this way, we can't have a 4 here, right? We already have a 5, We can't have a 5 here or here, which means a 5 must be in these two cells. Now that means we can't have a 5 here. We can't have a 5 there. Okay, we didn't really get anything else, so I'm just going to get rid of all these center ones now because they're kind of confusing me at this stage. This is another case of not being able to see the forest for the trees. I hadn't noticed that there's a 4-9 and a 4-9 there, so that's a conjugate pair. And as a conjugate pair, we have to color it green, and this time red for a column, which means we can't have a 6 in there because it's going to be either a 4 or a 9, which means this one over here must be our 6. That being a 6, we can't have a 6 down here, which means since this is a conjugate pair here, this must be the 2, and that must be the 6. Nearly finished this one. We can put it here. The number 1, we have another number 1. Aren't we doing great? But look at this. Conjugate pair, only 2 cells left. This also must be a conjugate pair. It's going to be 1 and it's going to be 2. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be a 2-7 pair. And this is purely a pair in the house. Well, from nothing we've got quite a lot, haven't we? Oh, look at that. No, it's not. So if that's a 2-7, up here must also be a 2-7 because there's only 2 cells left. Must be a conjugate pair. So we'll put in there 2-7 as well. But that now makes this a conjugate pair in the row only, the column only. Okay, we've done a lot there. We had looked at this before, we didn't get any further. There's still too many there. If we take a look at this one, there. Oh, no, there's 3. I thought there was only 2 left, but this is also unresolved. We just know it's a 2 or a 7. So, for example, over in this cell, we can't have a 1. We could have a 2. Can't have 3, 4. We could have 2, 5, and a 7. Yes, that's a 2, 5, 7. This one has to be a 2 or a 7. Nothing there. Oh, is this a triple? 2, 5, 7, 2, 7, 2, 5, 7, and we already have a 2, 7 there, which means this, by process of elimination, must be a 5. I'm right in that, haven't I? I think I am. So let's get rid of that one. Which means this also now must be what's wrong with me? This, of course, that has to be another 2, 7. 7, and we will color that also with this one. That's going to have to be a blue. Right, so that row is just about finished. And what does that get us with 5s? Oh, we have 2 5s here now. Ah, can't be there, can't be there. We have 2 5s here as well. And now we have, can't have 5s there. That's a pointing pair, so we can't have 5s here. So we get 2 5s here. Okay, well, we got something out of it. Now, I find it's good to step back and just take a break, and you then start seeing other things. For example, this is a conjugate pair here. It has to be. That's a 4 9, which means over here we also have to have a 4 9. And it is going to be in the rows. So I like to keep my colors right. 4 9. And to finish this off right, we should also put a blue color in there, because that 4 9 is tied up with this one over here, with that one there, both as a column and as a house. Now, there's a nice thing here, 4 9 4 9 4 9, and it'd be lovely if there's something 4 9 in there, but that is more of an advanced technique, so let's not go into that at the moment. Still, it'd be nice to see what does go in here. And what could go in there? The 1 can go in. 1, we can't have a 2, 3, a 4 can go in, not a 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 4 9. Okay, but we're not on to advanced techniques, so I will not choose that yet. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3. There's 3 here that have to be sorted out because we already know what can go in there. So what can go in here? That one at the top. 1, 2's down there. We have a 3 over there. 4. 4. We can't have the 5. We can't have the 6, 7, 8. A 4, 9. Okay, look at that. Now that 4, 9 links up with this one down here in terms of the column. So let's make that a red. So we know it's a column, and this is also linking up on a column. All these 4, 9s are linking up all around the place, aren't they? Well, sure, that takes care of that. 4, 9, 4, 9. Therefore, we can't have a 4, 9 here because that's a conjugate pair. Conjugate pair of 4, 9s in the column. So we can get rid of the 4, 9 here. And that leaves us with the 1. And that one there means we can't have a 1 here, which means, since that's a conjugate pair, that's going to be the 3, that's going to be the 1. 4, 9, just about of interest. What can go in here? Is it 3, 5? I think it is, isn't it? You can't have a 1, can't have a 2, can't have... oh, you can't have a 3. Let's get rid of that 3, which makes this one the 3 here. So we can't have a 3. Can we have a 4? We can have a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That can be a 4 or a 5. That's all. Okay, not worthwhile putting it in. Let's just go back now and check and see if there's anything that will crop up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have all the 3s in. Okay, so we can have a 6 here and here. So let's put in a little 6 there. 7s. Okay, up the top. Can't have 7s there or there, so it's going to be here or here. Will be the 7s. And 8s. And 9s. I'm just thinking again, this one. Was it 4, 9 that I said could go in there? It can't be 1, 2, 3. There'll be a 4, 5. It can't be 6, 7, 8 or 9. 4, 5. Sure, we got a 4, 9, 4, 9, so we can't have the 4 there, which means that one has to be a 5. I should have noticed that before. That's a 5. We can't have a 5 there. And you know what, I think I've done enough at this stage. I'm going to call a halt here. And so this is the end of using the basic techniques for solving. We'll do video 2, which does the more advanced techniques. And if you also look at the comments here on this video, you'll see any solutions offered by other people, which are probably going to be an awful lot better than my solutions. Okay, if you like this and this type of Sudoku solving puzzles, do give me a thumbs up, nice comments. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know when part 2 is going to come out in probably a day or 2. Okay, so thanks for watching and see you again. Slán Tamil.